These guys were I heard even yesterday at the ceremonial weigh-ins, there's a little tension.
Yeah.
So let's figure out what's going to
Brought
happen.
to you by Space City Collective, is scheduled for 3 rounds of the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 124.6 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, he holds an undefeated amateur record of 2 wins, no losses. Here is Austin Heinz. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 124.4 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, today he makes his amateur debut. This is Edgar Vasquez. Your referee in charge of the action, Danielle Guevara.
Let's get this one going. Austin Heinz, blue gloves. Edgar in the red. Look for that striking of Edgar Vasquez to really stand out. Austin has been working on his striking as well, he told us.
Yeah, Vasquez, 5'10" at flyweights, much taller than the average. Using the length well. Ooh, Heinz stuns him. Heinz got a tremendous room of guys he trains with. So he's not at a loss of super high-level training partners. And his striking is great, but he's primarily a grappler. Like, that's where his best skill set lies, truly, is in his ground skills.
Yeah, I would say he's exceptional on the ground, and his striking is continuing to improve. We've already seen him land a couple here, but yeah, this is where he highlights his skill set is on the ground, and Edgar is a little bit taller, so it's a little bit more difficult, to get position on these guys. But if anybody can do it, I mean, Austin can do it, and so far so good for Edgar. Also, I mean, he called out Austin Heinz, and he's in there gaming with him right now.
Yeah, a little half back take, that power half grip.
Austin is so good, just keeping his body in control, not over committing, not going too high just yet. Looks like he is holding on tight here.
So this grip is the power half Nelson, and you can use it to shove their head down to the ground, and it makes them like concede the posts and they'll often roll to their back. He's since abandoned it, his Heinz, but it's because he got the second hook in and now has a full back take. And now he'll just make Vasquez carry his weight. He's really hunting that rear naked choke.
Austin got the rear naked choke in his debut win.
In the UFC, at least, on average, every year, the rear naked choke wins 12.5% of all fights.
Wow.
The single submission. In 100 fights, there's 25 submissions, and then half of those are rear naked choke.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I love every year, somebody on Reddit releases all the submissions that happen in the UFC, and I just love those stats. It's always number 1's always rear naked choke. Number 2's almost always guillotine, but one year it was number 3.
What was number 2 that year?
That triangle choke.
Triangle choke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe
Throwing up all those triangle chokes that year.
Or maybe it was like head and arm choke variations, like Darce Anaconda. I forget specifically. I just remember because guillotine's like my best sub, and it wasn't number 2, and I was a little salty about that. I took pride in
10 seconds left here, round 1.
He tried to
slam it.
Throw him off, but Austin Heinz was hip to it. He said, nope, I'm letting my hooks go.
I don't know if you guys could hear it on the broadcast, but in the corner, Edgar's corner, his coach is saying, slam him, slam him, slam him. And as he went for the slam, Austin obviously heard it. Pushed on our prelims, just a little bit quieter right now.
Yeah.
And he timed the escape perfect. He's like, nope, I'm good. Let me get out of here with 2 seconds left. Take the round back to my corner.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Heinz round, he landed the bigger punches, I think, and then also, got the back and chasing that submission for most of the second round, maybe almost 2 minutes of the first round. So yeah, but I mean Edgar Vasquez in there. Like I said, he's a gamer and he's the one who called for this fight. He's the longer fighter. Austin Heinz just doing a good job of making sure that's not a factor here.
All right, round 2.
Vasquez does a good job pressing forward pretty much any chance he gets.
A couple of good kicks there from Austin. Oh, man, good strikes.
I don't know if Austin was throwing a calf kick or if Vasquez just checked a kick, but shin to shin pretty hard. Just runs his feet on a nice double leg as Heinz.
Yeah, Austin said enough of this.
So there's a potential knee bar from here. I think Austin was trying. It's called the dog bar. At least some teams call it. Like my team calls it that. And it's a tricky one. We actually saw it was pulled off in an early Fury fight by, I think, Felipe Rocha, if I'm not mistaken, over at the Arena Theater.
Sounds right, but I mean, if somebody was going to do it, it would be him. Very strong, shorter legs. I love that submission. I love it, and it's very tricky.
Yeah, it makes me play like an open half guard almost never. My feet are either always in like the Z guard formation or like a figure 4 because that leg has to be isolated for it to get knee barred.
Austin once again taking the back, similar to what we saw in round 1.
Oh, he's got a body triangle now.
Now that squeeze is on the body.
One time one of my amateurs had a fight, and the only damage he took is he was on his opponent's back and the guy like front flip slammed him. And my guy landed on his head, and they bent weird, and like he popped up and we saw he was okay, but we didn't know if it, did real damage or not. And it was the only thing.
See, this is what I was talking about with Edgar being a little taller, trying to use that choke arm. If that elbow goes above the level of your shoulder, that arm becomes really, really weak. It's really difficult to get it around there. And so being taller in this situation, move that body lock down towards your hips as far as you can, then you're basically unchokeable. Then you can start working on, using your hands to remove the legs and improve your position.
Yeah, a little crank there from Austin, just trying to see if he can get under.
Yeah, notice Vasquez is like really going 2-on-1 on Heinz's left hand. If Heinz can pull that left hand out, he would lock a figure 4 if he could, despite the chin being tough.
10 seconds
Not
left.
enough time now.
Yeah, Heinz just being mean now.
Nice little uppercuts.
Almost like a little Bronco busting there.
Yeah.
Leaned all the way back.
Yeah, Heinz is up 2 rounds pretty clearly. Position control, back takes, the best of the best position to have.
Edgar striking on display to start the round. Looked good. Caught Austin Heinz with a few punches. But it's definitely been Austin Heinz, both rounds, taking the back, riding Edgar, trying to sink that choke in. And shout out to San Antonio. Crowd is starting to pack the Boeing Center at Techport. Got some big guests slated to be here later tonight. Probably the biggest name in sports. One of the most recognizable names in sports.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, probably top 5. I mean, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Floyd Mayweather. I mean,
Oh, he gave it away.
big argument for that.
Try to hide it for a bit.
And also,
Ooh, man, good exchange.
yeah, Edgar Vasquez coming out. I think he's realizing that he needs a finish here to win this fight, and that's the last thing he wanted.
Yeah, it was Heinz who kind of opened up the exchange, and Vasquez was happy to throw back. Heinz did a really good job. He's just set up all of his takedowns with not only punches but great forward momentum. He's found the back in every round. Big ground shots. Those are big shots here from Heinz. Back to that power half. Oh, now just trying to shoulder lock him, but chooses not to concede the back take for the shoulder lock. And I think that was a great choice.
Aggressive round here.
He is just all over him.
Austin just looked over at me and gave me a nod like, oh, see this? Yeah, there's that shoulder crank. I absolutely love that.
Man. Oh.
I love this shoulder crank.
He's going to tap. He can't turn. Yep.
Oh, here's that.
That's way over the chin, but if he can lock a figure four and get that right hand behind and under his own neck, I should say behind the head of Vasquez and under his own neck, he could certainly crank it.
Try to get you back to the floor. Not that way. Try to turn the other way. Turn into him. Turn towards him. Excuse me. Turn towards him.
He's trying it again.
Yeah, and you can tell his coaches told Austin between rounds, hey, if you take his back again, do some damage.
Yeah.
Forget about that choke for a little while. Loosen him up. Do some damage. Let's soften him up. Oh, you see Austin, he's got it around his neck. He's reaching down, grabs the elbow, and pulls it up. What a beautiful way to finish a rear naked choke.
Yeah, once it got in there in the crease, that was it. Didn't matter. Arms weren't connected. It was perfect.
The youngster now with some experience to his name. Austin Heinz goes 3-0 with 2 submission finishes. The future is bright for this youngster.
Yeah, a very unconventional finish of a rear naked choke. Very conventional choke, but very unconventional way to finish it. And, adapting to the defense that Vasquez was putting up. And, what a beautiful finish. I love seeing that.
For Austin Heinz, as y'all mentioned, 3-0 now. You see the choke in, getting the tap. And for Edgar Vasquez, man, what a way to get some experience in your debut. Tough fight, had some good moments, and then the striking was really crisp for the 17-year-old Edgar Vasquez. No need to hang your head, young man. You'll be back inside the cage. Better for it. As y'all mentioned, 5'10" for a flyweight. This young man could be a problem, Edgar Vasquez. Let's make it official. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Daniel Guevara calls for a stop to the action. 2 minutes into the third and final round, declaring your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Austin Heinz.
Austin Heinz 3-0 saying, come on, give me a title shot.